welcome back to Let's Play Sandstorm with PolarDash. This will be the beginning of the second act in our story, or the story of Abor Section 2, and their fight against the forces of Thor's Hammer, an evil and ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world. There you go. So yeah, what's our all-access powered heroes doing in the middle of the snow? I thought we had the last part back at our base, you say. Well, HQ, they dispatched some secret operatives ahead of Koji and his squad, to secure him a safe passage into the Eastern Front. Agent Ludwig Weber was probably involved in this. He probably has some operatives or some contacts in Russian territory. So yeah, with their help, Koji penetrated the Russian defense line, led his squad through the punishing Russian winter, trudging through ice and snow and freezing winds to his destination, the Ural Mountains, which is where we are now. You can see Holly there, radioing in headquarters to, tell them of our success, that we have infiltrated the behind enemy lines and are now on our way to secure our objectives. Yeah. But yet, truth be told, the real reason why we're in the screen instead of back at base is because I royally fucked up saving last part. Yeah. What I did was I loaded instead of saving, so I had to redo all that inventory Tetris all over again. I did that off screen, of course, because I wouldn't be able to handle hearing myself talk twice while fumbling over inventory crap. That would just drive me insane, and you probably know. But yeah, there might be some differences with the inventory loadout, which I will go over in a moment. But first, yeah, our objectives. Koji has 2 objectives that he has to meet while we're in the Ural Mountains. I guess I'll go over that now. Let's bring up the journal. I took some time to look over the list of clues here, off screen, and unsurprisingly, the titles of the clues do reveal some things that the clues themselves don't. Like, for example, here. The title here is Interrogation Oberst Helmet Cock, parentheses, aka Heimdall. Yeah, it took me long enough to figure out that his codename was Heimdall. All I had to do was look at his freaking screen. But you know what, screw your game, I found out on my own. I am better than you. 1 point for me. I think the other thing was, what was the other thing? Here! The title is Panzer Klein Assembly Line Begins Productions. This is the title to that secret weapons facility that this letter was talking about, between Hal and Heimdall. Helena, probably, and Koch. So the title does prove that the secret weapons facility that Koch set up in Germany is indeed a Panzer Klein manufacturing facility. So that's nice to know. But yeah, that's not what we're here for. Back to our objectives at hand. Our first objective is from this lead, from Agent Weber and his secret stash of Thor comics. In here, it detailed some information about the Russians and British creating a secret operations team to investigate the disappearances of their scientists. But also, I think the Russians here have also collected some information on on Thor's Hammer, which we want to get our hands on, which HQ commanded us to grab, so that we may analyze it and find out more about our latest enemy. So that is Koji's first objective. And it says here that Captain Trofimov here has information on these scientists that's been disappearing all over Europe. It might lead us, or it might contain a clue on, what's that guy? Lebedev. You know, considering Lebeda, he sounds like a Russian guy. He might be one of the scientists that's been kidnapped, maybe being forced to work for Thor's hammer. And considering that the information that we have on Lebedov is very small, all we know is that he is being wanted in some island to do some research on, or to help construct something. So maybe there might be some information on him when we grab the documents from here. We can only hope. Second objective is from a lead by this mystery guy, Honk, I think it was his name. Yeah, Honk. We don't know who this Honk is. Apparently, he was involved in the attack on Dr. Strauss's laboratory. He might be the guy that was leading the attack. That guy that showed that guard the forged, or the paperwork that Cock wrote out to him. I thought we killed him. I think the objective against him was to neutralize him. So I thought we killed him. You know, he might even be the guy that we turned to. What's that guy? That octo-arm butt-faced man. Remember that guy? That might be him. But you know, I guess you can, as long as he can talk out of his butt, we can interrogate him, and that's what happened. Apparently, he mentioned this RT lab, which is another secret facility of Thor's hammer that is conducting research on the beam weapon that's killed, what's his face? General Bauer? Right, so, maybe this facility manufactures it, I think it says. They have prototypes, so HQ want us to go in there and grab one, maybe. And probably bring it back to Dr. Strauss, so maybe he can finally make us destructo beam guns that we could throw them out on our squad and, yeah, punch holes in people's faces. Hopefully. But that is, second objective. Right. So, Koji calls equipment checks on everybody, so you can look at the changes I've made. I think I got everybody correct. I did do some, organizing just so it's easier on the eye, so you can, I don't know, make sure that it'll be easier for you to see that I didn't change much, or I got everything correct. Maybe, hopefully. I think the only thing that I got different here is that Gary has more medical equipment. And, yeah, Fritz is the same. Yeah, Reggie has a ton of grenades, so he's the same. But Holly, I gave Holly more ammunition. And the reason for more ammo for Holly and more medicine for Gary is because, I'm gonna try something, a little different for a little while. Considering that our squad here is, deep behind enemy lines, probably months away from the safety of our base, I am going to try to, complete the 2 missions without going back to base in between. Just to simulate the fact that, you know, we are all the way up in the Ural Mountains, and, yeah, doing missions way beyond the reach of anything hospitable to Koji and his squad. So yeah, hate it or love it, just play along. You're in it for the ride anyway. Yeah, but you know, it might be fun. It'd be something different. I just wanted to try it. It might give me a challenge. It might make me cry, depending on how hard we get punched in the face at this intelligence office that we'll be heading to next. So, that's that. That's the intro for the second act. So let's get to it. Arbor Section 2, move out. Yeah, green lead button. Huzzah. But, yeah, the Ural Mountains is a maze of trees and snow. Koji gets lost trying to find this intelligence office, and while searching for it, what do we run into? Okay, well, something explodes in front of us. What the hell happened? Apparently, Koji, carjacked a truck to make travel easier. It probably got stuck in the snow here, I think. Looks like it's exploding. Or maybe, yeah, these guys shot at it, or something. Whatever the fact, it looks like we have to fight our way out from this ditch. Fantastic.